Thank you very much, April. Well, the Saints extended their winning streak to 7 games yesterday by beating the Los Angeles Rams, who came into the game undefeated. Joining me now by Skype from Houston with his quirky take on the game is Ralph Malbrough, WWLTV.com columnist and host of the NSFW Saints Happy Hour podcast. Good morning.
Good morning, Jade. How are you this morning?
Well, I am fantastic, especially after yesterday's win. I do think it's worth mentioning, though, and starting this off, is just we need to do a shout out to the fans. I mean, they brought an electric energy to the Dome yesterday.
It was electric. It was electric from the beginning. I had people texting me saying how loud it was. It was great. And the cell phone celebration was just like, it was like an early Christmas gift to Saints fans. It was magical. Michael Thomas pulling out the cell phone after the 72-yard touchdown, the flip phone, the homage to Joe Horn, right? The only thing that would have made it better is if he would have called a jazz band and they would have ushered him out the stadium and maybe had like confetti cannons fire.
Right.
I mean, if you're going to go all out and be arrogant and cocky and stunt all over the team you just beat, like the Saints, they needed to go all out. They went like 90% of the way, but I need them to go 100% of the way, and America can hate them, but we'll love them.
I mean, some people, though, aren't happy with that celebration because there was a penalty associated with that.
They're old and boring. It was fun. The Saints were winning. It didn't cost them anything. This penalty, whether if you didn't like that celebration, it sort of deviates you from you aren't really having that much fun and you need to have more fun in your life. That penalty, that celebration was awesome. And if you don't think it's awesome, you probably eat like oatmeal for breakfast with no butter or anything.
Now, Kamara, obviously he had 3 touchdowns. He had a good game, but we also need to do a shout out to PJ Williams because he had several huge plays in the second half.
No, he did. I want to say he is turning into Tracy Porter 2.0, Saints legend from the Super Bowl year, right? And Tracy Porter, he was up and he was down, and we loved him one minute, we hated him the next. But the thing that he always did was he was around the ball and he could make plays, and that's PJ Williams. And the thing I want to say about PJ Williams in seriousness is in 2016, he had what Sean Payton called the worst concussion I have ever seen. And yet that guy still throws his body around like a lunatic, which to me is amazing considering the injury that he had. He's fastly becoming maybe my favorite Saints player. I love to root for him, and I love to see people their emotions swing about him on Twitter as the game goes on.
Well, Ralph, always a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you for joining us. All right,
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Thanks.